Zone. In the meantime, as promised, we have on the telephone the beautiful. I'm just playing Ragamuffin Soldier, and I was just telling Russell how unique is your voice. Good afternoon, Leba. How are you?
Good afternoon. I'm fine.
You're
Thank you
fine.
for having me on your program. Yeah.
Hey, listen, you
Yeah.
you know
Mm-hmm.
me when it comes to you. You know me.
Mm-hmm.
I just think you have a unique voice, and I think it's kind of refreshing, and it's I like when you cover a song. Uh,
Okay.
when you the one you did now that on the chart, neither one of us.
Of course, yes. Yes.
A lot of people,
Yeah, man.
a lot of people have told me that this version is one of the best reggae versions they have heard. Uh,
Oh, thank you very much.
yeah, it's a song from 1972. Why did you do
Yeah.
it? Why did you do this song?
We have some songs that, when you hear them, you just, I just want to cover that song because you love the words and, and
Right.
you love, I think this one was done by Gladys Knight. That's
Gladys
her
Knight and the
version.
Pips.
Yeah,
Yes, yes,
you're
ma'am.
right.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
and I love Gladys Knight. So,
One of
that
your
song just appealed to me. Yeah.
one of your inspirations, Gladys.
Yes. Gladys
Ah,
Knight,
Glad.
Tina Turner, Aretha Franklin, all the greats.
Oh, that means you're gonna see the movie Arita when it comes to
What comes out? Yeah.
Respect. I think the name of it.
Yes,
Re-
definitely. Yes. With, Jennifer Hudson as
Jennifer
the,
Hudson.
yes, that's Aretha. Yeah.
I'm kind of just softening you up,
Hmm.
like building a little vibe so we can get into the nitty gritty.
I realize
You
that too.
realize? I want it
I
to be.
can feel it. I
I
can
want it
feel
to
it.
be very comfortable. I want it to
Yeah.
feel, and like I was just telling Russell, I'm not the Howard Stern kind of guy or the Wendy Williams sort of interviewer. I don't believe
Hmm.
in, that. I like to feed off the person that I'm interviewing. What you say, what?
Feed off that word.
What? No,
Oh my
seriously.
gosh.
You say
Hmm.
something and it begs another question from it. So
I know. I
you
understand. Yeah.
understand? Okay,
I'm just
so
making a joke. Yeah.
so now
Hmm.
that you are comfy, are you comfy as yet? Because
No,
Liba,
but.
the world is listening to you right now. Us
Yeah.
listening to us because I've
Hmm.
been telling for the past week and a half since you confirmed that you will talk to me that this
Hmm.
will be your first international overseas interview.
Yes.
And there are a lot to talk about, so we're gonna take it one step at a time.
All right.
First of
I've been
all,
quiet. Hmm.
yeah, first
Go
of
ahead.
all, our condolences go out to you and your family for the passing of your dad
Yeah, man.
in
Thank you very much.
September of last year.
Yes.
And what I want to know, and one of the first questions I'm gonna ask you, one of the first questions is that how is life now? All your life you had your dad by your side. Let's say
Mm-hmm.
Christmas was the first Christmas without your dad. What was that
Mm.
like?
Well, sad, because uh, right now we're empty yet full of war. You know
Mm-hmm.
that it was like the blood in our veins.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was like a tsunami came to our house and swept him away. And the devastation that is left behind, and that's us. I don't know how
Mm-hmm.
to say it. It's just sad
Right, right. I
and
can
empty.
imagine. All your life you had
Mm,
this man in your life.
right.
Um okay, so Christmas wasn't the same. The
No,
2020 Christmas wasn't the
no.
same.
My mom used to bake and, do all of those stuff and we eat up the cake and,
Right.
even give away cake and all that. But yeah, it was
Yeah, it wasn't.
just like we were in darkness
Oh wow. How
and
about
still.
first Father's Day?
Oh
What
my
was
God.
Father's
Yes.
Day like?
That was terrible. That was terrible. You don't have nobody to call and say Happy Father's Day.
Mm-hmm.
But I've reached out to a couple of my male friends who have children, and tell them Happy Father's Day and
Oh
thing.
nice.
But yeah, it
Wow.
wasn't the same. Well, it
Wow.
cannot be the same. So
Right. Yeah, cause
yeah,
toots
yeah.
is toots. And
Hmm.
finally, the first festival season, independent season, being that he was like the first artist to win it in 1966, and then he entered
Yeah.
last year, 2020.
Mm-hmm.
What was it like the
Yeah.
first festival without Toots though? What was that like?
uh, so I didn't really watch it. Watch it. I did a little jingle for my friend.
Mm-hmm.
I'll tell you it, but I wasn't into it at all.
Right.
Because he's not here. Just I
And
miss him
of course, I know you do, but
dearly, dearly. All of us.
during festival time, he had three winners during
Hmm.
during his lifetime, and those three songs are songs that are regularly played by everybody. Bam Bam,
Every
Pump Some
everybody.
Pride, and the other one. It's
Pressure
just
job. But
the one Pump Some Pride and the one about
bam bam.
Bam Bam and the one about the wedding.
Yeah, pressure job.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It's in a room of pride.
Pressure
Sweet and Dandy. Sweet and
Sweet
sweet and
and
dandy.
oh,
Sweet and dandy. Yeah.
Sweet
Sweet and dandy. Yeah, yeah.
Those are true favorite for Jamaicans around the world.
Yeah, yeah.
So and this is the first festival all of us
Mhm.
experience without Toots.
Yeah.
Um, and I'm sure everybody asks you the same question, and I'm gonna ask you. What do you miss mainly about him though?
Daddy is a jovial person. As I said, Daddy is the light, the light of the world to us.
Right, right.
Very jolly person, and he makes music out of everything. Like, all right, I miss him doubling up my name. Like, well, my pet name is Tumbi.
With what?
I did Tumbi.
Tumbi.
T-U-M, yeah, Tumbie, yeah.
Yeah.
And that is kind of, from my father. But he loves to double up people's names, like Tum
Tumbe,
Tum,
Tumbe.
Tum Tum. Yeah, I say Tum Tum, And my eldest sister Melanie, she transitioned back in '93,
Right.
and her pet name is Munchin. So he used to say Munch Munch,
Munch, munch. And that's a Jamaican thing, fufu
Yeah,
and
yeah, yeah.
idiot, and all them kind of things. You double up on
Mm.
the names.
Double up his name, man, and yeah, man, Daddy very musical, and he would be in his room, and he's like, hey, and he just,
Always singing.
just miss him in everything,
Oh, wow.
everything, in our daily life, everything.
Um, do, After he passed away, and was there anything? Did they do everything they could to save his life? Because I've heard that there were times that he was looking positive and like ready to go home, and then the next year, I heard that he was going down, and he was just going up and down. Did they do everything you think in your mind to save him?
Well, I can't say, because this COVID is so insensitive. We can't even go and look for our loved ones if they're in the hospital. It's very sad. I don't really know. I'm not a doctor or whatever, but I didn't hear that part that he was getting ready to go home. I didn't hear that part.
Okay.
Yeah, but we heard that he was in a coma and all of that. But this thing that they said that he needed blood was rubbish. He didn't need no blood.
Oh,
You
that
know?
wasn't true.
Yeah, no, sir. Mm-mm. It was not operation, so why would he need blood?
But wasn't there a time when he had gone in there and then check himself out? I guess that's what people were referring to, that he was feeling well enough to check himself out. That didn't happen?
Yes. We took him to UC. The
Mhm.
ambulance took him to UC, and then he was up there for a long time, and I guess he was in isolation because they didn't want us to go inside. So my mom and I, we had to stay outside, just hankering for a little news or a little
Right,
go
right,
on there, as
right,
you know,
right.
about the situation. So I guess he was there in solitude, so he just checked himself out.
Did you? Where would you think is the starting point for him not feeling well or where he contracted the virus? Was there a point where he said, Leba, I don't feel too good, Was there a point like that?
Ah, well, I think, I mean, I think he contracted that COVID right around when he did a session at Shaggy Studio,
Mm-hmm.
a live session, yeah, with band members, and even Dalton Brownie was there too, but Dalton has now passed too.
Right.
He had a condition, whatever.
So
But yeah,
when he came back from
and
that session, he started to complain.
he started to complain, yeah, that he felt
Ah.
sick.
And in your
So
mind, did you ever even think it was a COVID, or you would just
no, but after looking through it, because he spent like about 12, 13 hours in that one room, locked down with band members, and only one person was wearing the
the
mask.
mask? And I know
Yeah,
at
so
that time it wasn't. People didn't even take it seriously. You're talking
right.
September of last year. When you realize that Daddy, this is bad. Daddy might leave us. Did you come to? Did you have any moment like that
No, no. Nobody was looking for that to
to happen?
happen. Nobody. It was a shock, and we still can't believe it. Still,
Right,
we
can
still
I
can't believe
understand?
it. It's
Right.
unbelievable.
I-
So,
in terms of his album, he got the nomination after his passing.
mhm,
Got the nomination for the Grammy Awards.
mhm.
Did you have any doubts that he might not make it in terms of not winning it, or you were positive and sure that he's definitely gonna get it?
I would say that it would, that is unforgettable, and he did that great album. It was a prophetic, a prophetical
Yes, the
album.
title. Oh my goodness.
Yes. So I just know that he would have gotten it. Not disrespecting any of the other artists, of course,
Right.
you know. Yeah, but yeah, he deserves it.
Yeah, I think so too.
And
Yeah,
that it was a great, and this is, this award, it was a great way to, remember him by, although he's unforgettable.
he's unforgettable. In
Yeah.
terms of another thing that the world was talking about, his final resting place or his final, saying goodbye to him, it was such a mess in terms of a date was given, then it was cancelled, another date was given, and then what happened at the funeral parlor. You want to shed some light on that? What really, really happened there?
Well, I don't want to go into all of that, but I just want to say this to everybody. I'm not a fool to hurt myself. I was innocent of what they done to me. Now they were wrong. So you have people come into our lives just to disrupt our lives, and everything that you happened around the
Mm-hmm.
funeral and burial and everything was all planned by the enemy. And that's all I want to say about that part.
But let me.
Me and my mom, we are innocent, and
Right.
pressure is going to drop on them.
So all the accusations that were thrown at you, you are saying that it was all planned. They were you
All planned.
okay. All right. Um and the saga continues. And I know before we
Mm-hmm.
get into the other part of what I want to talk to you about, let me
Yeah.
remind the listeners as to who I'm talking to. I'm talking to Leba Hibbert, the daughter of Tootsie Bert. And you currently have the number 23 song on the top 30 right now. So
Thank you.
congratulations. Number
Thank you.
23 this week. And let's see what happens Friday when we do the latest countdown. Now,
Okay.
back to Leba Hibbert. And, you know, I guess most people want to hear it from you.
Mm-hmm.
Um, this controversy concerning the ban and where it goes and what happens now that Toots is no longer with us. It been hitting the newspapers for the past month or month and a half. Of the
Mm-hmm.
band wanted to go on road and the family, said no. Tell us what's happening with that.
Um, First, I want to make a statement.
Sure.
Right? Toots and the Maytals was my dad. He owns the name. Toots business. This business is run by my D and F Music, which is my mother and my father business. D and F Doreen and my father Frederick.
Mm.
And we sign all the contracts. We pay all the bills. Tour expenses. We buy flight tickets, salaries, visas, etc. You name it.
Mm-hmm.
All right. It has come to our attention that we had a meeting with the band.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, to discuss the way forward.
Mm-hmm.
We couldn't come to an agreement because they say that they're not a backing band anymore, and they want to do their own stuff. They want to do their own music. And one of them even said, yeah.
Okay. All right. So
Mm-hmm.
I made sure when I got the part where you said one of them said at the meeting when you had a meeting. Continue.
Yeah, one of them said at the meeting that he doesn't want to be playing the same old song for the rest of his life. The same old songs for the rest of his life, and they banish him to sing. What kind of crap is that?
Mm-hmm.
And then another one said to me, so what do you bring to the table? And then and another one said, this was before somebody said, one of the members said, so that name doesn't belong to anyone, I'm saying, oh, you mean the Maytals? That is my father. It's my father name. And they just, how are you going to say to me that, ask me what do I bring to the table? That question is ridiculous. The table is spread by my father, and you are the waiter. You are the waiter. My father, the head chef.
Did you
So
give
you're
them
the
an
waiter.
answer? Did you give them an answer when?
No, I just laughed. Because these are, big man for me, whatever.
Right.
So, and out of respect, I didn't say anything. But, I realized that they don't respect me.
What do you think they were after? Asking you what you bring to the table, they don't want to do the same old songs and so on. What do you think what was on the agenda for them in your mind? What was it? What was on the agenda? What did they want to do? What
They
you
want
think?
they want, first them say they are not a backing band anymore.
Okay.
And they want to do their own music.
Right.
And this is something that they control. And I'm looking at them and say, oh, so they want to control this thing here. It's like them don't want to Hibbert in this. Them don't want to Hibbert in this. Yet still, we try to, reason with them. All right, you want to do your own thing. All right. That can be done, Yeah, you do your thing, me do my thing, and we come together and do daddy. No, I'm not interested in that.
But when you say
They
that,
want to-
though, when you say that, did you mean you would be a part of the band? Meaning that you would replace your dad as lead singer for the band. That's what you meant when that was suggested. You do your
First,
thing.
I want to tell you that I was already a part of the band, but they gave me the boot, saying that you do better on your own.
Hmm.
We want to concentrate on our own thing, and then they're saying that they have them set workout already. Going to be instrumental, and then they're going to start with yeah and this and that. And look, and to my insult, they searched, found, and hired a lead singer.
Hmm.
For the band. Yet still, they said they're not a active band. So if you hire a lead singer, you're going to be him, right?
Right. But couldn't they? But let me ask you this, Leba. Couldn't they go out on their own without the name Maters if they want to do their own thing and make their own music and start from afresh?
That's what I'm saying. Yes, that's what I'm saying now. They can go out and do their own music and all but them cannot use the Maters.
Right. I see that.
That name belongs to my father, and that is our legacy, and we're not going to allow them to take that from us. So, you can go out and do your own music. I wish you all the best.
Right, but leave the name.
But leave the name.
Right. Now, I've seen pictures.
That name will be used by myself and my siblings. It belongs to the family.
Right.
It belongs to the estate.
Now, I've seen pictures of you on stage with your dad, and I think maybe in the past you have told me that there are times when you have to finish his set for him or something like that. So you do have the experience of being the lead singer for the band at one time or another. Am I right in that?
Of course. This just, I don't know. All right, these people have in them head old-timeish way that, if I'm a girl, I can't represent my father. Hello, I cannot replace my father, but I am not my father, but he's definitely in me. I've done his set on 2 occasions, one in Sweden, I think. I don't remember the year,
Sweden.
and one and one in Ireland.
In Ireland.
At the picnic festival.
What happened?
I've done it.
What?
And they were the ones that backed me, but I don't know, it's a greed thing, Greed, man. Greed. Why people can't work together and then make it look like, say, I'm being unreasonable. I try to reason with them, but these men just telling me their mind can't work. Yeah. And then they even went as far as register my father's name, the Mater. I got a phone call from one of them in March, in late March, saying that, they registered the name. Like I said, they registered it in Jamaica, Jaipro. That is the Jamaica intellectual, whatever. But yeah. But I get to understand that they register it in the copyright office in the USA.
But let me ask you this.
From January the 1st.
Whoa.
So these people are shady and going behind our back and doing stuff. I know they arrange a big tour, and have my father picture, image, him name and all of that, saying they're going to do tribute tours. These people are ridiculous.
But the part you just said about registering the name and all of that, how is that possible when I would assume Toots have that registered? I mean, the band, he led the band for 50-odd years. So who advised them that they could actually go and register a name that is supposedly registered for many, many years?
They are saying that he gave them the right.
Oh, okay. So obviously Toots didn't register the name then. If he could tell them, if that's the case, that means he wasn't registered.
Yeah, man, that he registered the name.
Okay.
That he registered the name.
I would think that.
But but it was up for renewal, and one of them called me and saying that somebody called them from the Jaipur office and say, this needs to be renewed or whatever. So him just register it. I'm like, this Madness.
When did you
It's
realize?
not your name.
When did you realize that you have to get legal counsel now? Because there was a letter that sent out that they have to cease, stop it,
Hmm.
and when did you realize that you know you need legal counsel?
So, somebody sent me a flyer, and I see them advertising their tour coming up, and then I saw in the paper where they found a lead singer because they put it in the paper. Then it's just unbelievable. I mean, these people were my friends. I mean, I do them nothing. Why them get so harsh?
But
Greedy.
I noticed you refer to them as these people, but aren't they supposed to be like your father's
Hmm.
best friend? You would call them your uncles and your because they've been with him most of them for over 50 years.
Hello, a few things, that take my father throughout his life, was lies, bad advice, and betrayal of, you know, betrayal followed him beyond the grave.
Mm-mm.
There are certain people whom we value as trusted friends, who expected to unite with us,
Right.
are the biggest backstabbers.
My goodness.
Judas. I'm so upset, I'm sure you can hear it.
I know, I know, and this is why I'm
Hmm.
I'm trying to go, not
Hmm.
making it harsh or too hard for you.
Hmm.
So when you got the flyer, what did the flyer say? When you realized you need legal advice, what did the flyer say then?
2 centimeters. I would have to go and look at it, but 2 centimeters. But they had my father's picture,
Oh, okay, okay,
and
right.
and they had like like you get a thumb, like a fist in the air,
Oh, okay.
and all of held up that their fist, and with daddy in there, and then his name Frederick Hibbert, 2 centimeters. They had everything on the flyer,
I,
for
I remember one
daddy.
time I said to you, maybe a month ago or so, that when you first hit me with that story of you had said to me, all hell gonna break loose, or me not see nothing yet when it first came out. That was the term you
Mm.
used, I think. And I said, but it has been done before, because I gave you the example of culture with Joseph Hill. You remember when I said to you that Kenyatta Hill traveled with his dad for years and filling for his dad, and when his dad passed away, it was a natural evolution for him to just replace his dad. You remember? You
Hmm.
remember I brought that up to your attention.
Yeah, yeah,
So why couldn't
people
that?
would think,
Why couldn't you? Why couldn't that be you? You and the band. Why couldn't that be so? It has been done before
hello. Well, I'm saying, yeah, I guess they're saying because I'm a girl.
in
Hello, but
2021. Come on now.
yeah, I'm a girl, No, daddy, it doesn't take, you don't have to have a man to replace daddy. I am his child, and
So
I have my other siblings, them, who I even go out to get a higher singer. And they write up all kind of stuff to just, disrespect woman, disrespect me, my mother. It's just very sad and vicious of these people.
I think it would have sounded real good. Leba Hibbert, sorry, and the Maytals. That's a catchy thing. It no longer
Well,
Toots and the Maytals. It would be Leba and the Maytals. I think that could sell all over the world.
no, well, they don't think so, and it's okay, It's another way, I can say, stepping in the place, yeah, it's no disgrace. Just come to generate some heat in the place. Lord, I've been around for so long in the shadows, trying to work my way to get to front page. I've been mistreated, defeated, so-called friends I deleted. Like a true champion, I rise. You can't deny me no more. I know what I'm worth. I'm so in love with myself. Step back like the clouds in the skies. Before you try to lift me up, you find pleasure in tearing me down. Watch me rise like a true champion.
Is
Yeah.
that something coming?
Yeah.
That's something you're working on coming out in the near future?
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
wow,
man.
wow,
I wrote
wow,
that song
wow!
long ago, I wrote that song long ago. Long ago. For write song about yourself, because sometimes them come
They
true.
come true. So let me ask you, Leba, where do you guys stand now? What's the official? I heard the last piece I saw. They say it, the tribute concert
Fight it to
got
the end.
cancelled,
Yeah.
and
Mm-hmm.
they're saying it's not. It's because of the
COVID.
COVID. Where do we stand now?
Well, they say this week they say it's the COVID. Then the next week they say it's the letter.
It's the letter.
So yeah, I guess they say they're going to fight it to the end. So I guess we'll be going to court.
You did predict that when you told me that months
Mm.
ago that a lot of
Mm.
lawsuit coming. So this is gonna be. Is there any other lawsuit out there or any other person
Oh
that's
yeah,
like like what? Ooh, what?
we have we have a, we have a, we have this gopher. I'm not going to call her name. This gopher.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, gopher. My father pays him to go for this, go for that.
Right.
Yes, he sued. He was the first one to sue the estate.
For
And three people are involved in that one. Yeah,
wow.
engineer and singer.
Wow.
So they sued the estate. That gopher him personally sued the estate. To steal my father's intellectual work, and I won't have it. I won't have it.
What do you think? If Tusi is looking down on all of this, what do you think he's thinking right now? If he were just looking down on this, what would he be proud of you and your mom, the stance you guys taking? Would he be disappointed with the band members, or vice versa? Or he will say to you, Leba, allow them, let them do them thing. What would he be saying?
My father would never say that. We can't allow these people to take away our legacy. My father is a family man, so everything he does is for us. For us. And this is our heritage. This legacy belongs to us. If the shoe was on the other foot, would they let me come in and take away their legacy?
Right.
Well, no, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. So I guess we're going to court.
We're going to court. How is your mother
Mm-hmm.
doing? She lost her husband of so many years and having all this legal, mumble jumble and this legal entanglement. How is she doing overall?
Oh, she's okay, but this is a lot of stress. She's very stressed, because it's like we don't even get no time to mourn daddy, because right after that everything just like ants nest just flood out. Like you have a soda, a bottle of soda, and shake it up and you open it.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus, I saw the trouble just roll in.
Oh my goodness!
So we have to be up and down, back to lawyer, home, do this, do that, everything just to secure my father's estate. And that's what I'm doing. That's all I'm guilty of. And this is all that people want to kill me about.
But
I have to secure my father's estate for my mother and the family.
Right. But isn't that gonna be costly though? I mean, lawyers, especially in cases like this, lawyers are not cheap.
I know, it's just a shame that we have to be doing all of this, We need to get back to the music,
And speaking of
These
getting,
people costing us money.
it is. I mean, I know. I remember with Bob Marley, 10 years and $10 million it cost to settle that estate there, right after he died. Speaking of getting back to the music, do you have the taste for it now? Do you have the taste? Do you have the will? Do you have the feeling to get back into a studio and do some fresh recording?
Yeah, well, this is all I know, music, daddy gave me that. And, so we have to, I want to do it, but I just want to straighten out all this crap first.
So
I want
psychologically,
to,
you're not ready.
yes,
Psychologically, you're not
mentally,
ready.
yeah. Mentally, I'm
Mentally, you're
not
not
ready,
ready. Yeah.
I want to straighten out all this mess here so we can just, people just need to just low away and go on about your business.
Mm. Ah, well, I hope I wasn't too inquisitive. I wasn't too harsh on you, but you basically, I think you touch on the area that a lot of people are concerned about, especially, the life without your dad now. It's like it will never be the same.
No, never.
Never be the same. And
And you're not harsh at all because uh, the truth needs to be said.
I agree with
I've
that.
been too quiet here. Been too quiet for too long now. So the world needs to hear me and know that I'm a reasonable person. I love people. I will go to the end of the earth for you. I'll do it. Yeah, and you know what I hate? If I know I'll go to the ends of the earth for you, and I ask you to do me one favor, and you tell me no, I hate no. I hate it. If you
Yeah.
tell me no, man, you
Yeah.
hurt me so
Oh, man,
badly
I
because
can.
I know that I will
You
do it
you
for
would do
you.
it, right, right, right.
I'll do it for you.
Well, Leba, on behalf
Hmm.
of all the networks that are hooked up to this program, this interview, on behalf of everybody, I want to thank you for taking time out and for coming on and to tell us what's happening in your private life as well as your public life.
Yeah, man. Thank you for giving me this avenue. Thank
Right,
you for
right, right.
this
And
invitation
and listen,
because
go
go
ahead.
ahead.
No, you go ahead.
No,
You are the
no,
guest.
I was
Now I
saying,
was gonna say
I
anytime you
said,
need an outlet, if you need
yeah,
to get the word out, you have my number. We talk, we text, we talk. Just text me,
hello. We
Mr.
have to
Lindsay.
keep the link, man, because we have a whole heap more to say.
Uh oh.
Whole heap,
You
man.
have what it would to say. Well, yeah, you have the link already, and I'm sure after this you got a lot of people from around the world. Say, oh, she a talk no. Okay, let me give her a
Mm.
call or call your manager or whatever, because people were wondering with all what's going on in terms of the publicity and the articles. Nobody's hearing
Mhm.
from the family.
I know. I
So it's
know.
good that you come out to represent now and at least tell your side of the story as you see it.
Yeah, well, I'm not going to follow up, no. Like, run every time they put out something, I follow up, and
Right,
that
right,
will make me look guilty. Me
right,
not that.
right,
Me
right.
not run over and down behind nobody at all.
So
So I wait until the time I strike when it's right.
right. So the next step is the court, the Supreme Court in Jamaica or the Circuit Court, whichever one. That's where the
Yeah,
next.
the one abroad.
Okay, the one.
But the first case that the first two
Hmm.
that is in Jamaica.
In
That's going to
Jamaica.
be in Jamaica.
Ah, one thing I can tell you,
Mm.
expect to spend a lot of money and travel a
I
lot
know.
because you're gonna be going back and forth between the two courts, one in Jamaica and here
I
in the
know.
US. Leva,
Yeah, we expect that, but yeah, after this has to be done,
you're right.
for my father and his foundation, Tooth Foundation. So yeah,
All right, I thank you very much for your 45 minutes of spending 45 minutes with us. Okay?
yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
All right, so we will talk, and you can call on me for eartime and to get the word
Mm.
out whenever you have something to say. Okay?
Okay then. Cool.
And good luck with your song that's climbing the chart. Neither one of us. Good luck with that.
Right.
All right then.
Yeah, man. Thank you.